Jennie's Love Hangover trended at number 1, 4 and 8 on Melon Real-Time Search. Jennie is the cover of Spotify's new music Friday playlist with Love Hangover debuting at number 2. Apathy becomes the fastest K-pop music video in history to surpass 1 billion views on YouTube, surpassing Gangnam Style by PSY. Rosé now owns the fastest song and music video by a K-pop act to reach 1 billion streams on the two biggest music platforms, Spotify and YouTube, the first time in history both records simultaneously belongs to the same artist. HBO original The White Lotus Season 3 trailer achieved nearly 2.5 times more total views than last season's trailer, according to MaxPR. Season 3 of The White Lotus premieres February 16 on Stream on Max. Several Jisoo magazines and Me albums sold out on Countdown for You after Jisoo released the Amortage title poster. Fastest music videos by K-pop acts to reach 1 billion views in history on YouTube. Blackpink's Kill This Love in 516 days on number 6. Blackpink's Do 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 in 514 days on number 5. Blackpink's How You Like That in 503 days on number 4. BTS Dynamite in 234 days on number 3. PSY Gangnam Style in 158 days on number 2. Rosé and Bruno Mars APT in 105 days on number 1. Most streamed unreleased female albums of 2025 on Spotify so far. Jennie's Love Hangover has been added to Spotify's biggest playlist today's top hit at number 19. On February 28, the skies will be aligned with 7 visible planets, a rare phenomenon that we will only see again in 2492. On that same day, Lisa will release Alter Ego, an album that promises to be as unique as this celestial event. Jennie has spent 3 days trending at number 1 on YouTube videos worldwide in the music category. The MV is currently trending in a total of 80 countries. According to reports, Amortage by Jisoo is said to be her most comprehensive solo work yet, and also mentioned as the rebirth of a global superstar. The album has been described as leaning into the emotional stages of love. Rosé's Rosie spends its 7th week on Billboard 200 at 19. It's the first album by a K-pop act to chart for 6 weeks inside the top 20 and now holds the highest charting K-pop soloist album in its 7th week in history on Billboard 200. Lisa Rockstar has been certified 2-time platinum in Brazil for over 80,000 units sold in the country, and Lisa's New Women has been 1-time platinum in Brazil for over 40,000 units sold in the country. Jennie tops worldwide trends on X for Love Hangover. The white top Jisoo wore on Amortage teaser poster sold out within minutes of her announcement. Jisoo's album title poster for Amortage has been trending in many countries. Rosé's Rosie has now surpassed 1.5 billion streams on Spotify, becoming the fastest album by a female K-pop act in history to achieve this milestone. Rosé's 3 AM becomes the biggest debut by female K-pop soloist on YouTube US Daily Top Songs chart, surpassing Lisa and Rosalia's New Women. Lisa's Moonlit Floor is still on number 1 on Boss Global Radio. These reports are calculated by a point system, listens, requests, likes on the mobile app, and some alerts being set. Jennie has been credited as a producer on her new track, Love Hangover. Jennie is currently trending at number 1 on Genie Real-Time Search. Rosé is now the 7th most followed K-pop soloist on Spotify, surpassing Jimin. Rosé and Bruno Mars APT is now the longest-running number 1 song on Circle Global K-pop Weekly chart, surpassing Jungkook's "Standing Next to You". Apathy becomes the fastest 2024 song to reach 400 million digital points on Circle Digital Weekly Chart, surpassing aespa's Supernova. Aaron Bay, CEO and co-chairman of Warner Records, on signing a deal with Jisoo. There's no question that Jisoo is one of the biggest stars in the world, and we have no doubt that her solo career will be even more impactful. The energy, passion, and artistry Jisoo brings to her music is on another level. Her music transcends cultures, and Tom Corson and I, along with the entire team, are thrilled to join forces with Jisoo as she continues to make history and inspire millions around the world. Jisoo on signing with Warner Records. I'm excited about this new era and the continuation of my musical journey. I would like to thank Blinks for all their love and support. This is just the beginning, and I'm thrilled to kick off this seismic movement with Warner Records. All Blackpink members now have a contract with an international record label. Rosé's "Toxic Till the End" is now the longest-running solo song by a K-pop soloist on the global Apple Music chart, breaking a tie with Neon's "Pop" and Jimin's "Who". According to the press release from OA, Zen has been confirmed as one of the 15 tracks on Ruby. Hope this clears up any confusion within the fandom about the release. There was a rumor that Lisa and Patrick had a beach scene together. It appears that Lisa riding a motorcycle will also be part of the action. Rosé and Bruno Mars APT has become the fastest song by a K-pop soloist this decade to sell 2 million units in the US, achieving this milestone in just over 3 months, which makes it eligible for 2 times platinum certification. This accomplishment also marks APT as the fastest-selling single by a Korean soloist since PSY's Gangnam Style. Jennie has now surpassed 3.2 billion streams on Spotify across all credits. Rosé and Bruno Mars on the cover of Spotify's Billion Club playlist with Apathy at number 1. Rosie becomes the first female Korean soloist in history to be the cover of Spotify's Billion Club playlist. Zen by Jennie is now the number 1 music video on QQ Music, above any Chinese video. Jennie was spotted attending Lenny Kravitz's party in Paris. Blackpink's Shutdown MV has now surpassed 700 million views effortlessly on YouTube. It's their 11th music video to reach this milestone, the most of any girl group. Lisa via Capital official Instagram update. Photos of Lisa you have never seen before because we took them. Drink or Coffee has now surpassed 40 million streams on Spotify. It's the first non-single and 4th track from Rosie to achieve this milestone. Alter Ego has now surpassed 860 million streams on Spotify counter. Rosie becomes the first and only female K-pop act in history to have a top 3 album and song on the top main Billboard charts. Apathy rises to a new peak of number 3 on this week's Billboard Hot 100. Rosie becomes the first female K-pop act to peak inside said chart top 3. No other female K-pop act has ever gone top 10. Apathy spends another week at number 1 on Billboard Global 200 XL US. Furthermore, Rosé and Bruno Mars Apathy now ties Miley Cyrus' Flowers and Harry Styles as it was as the second longest running number 1 song in history on Billboard Global XL US. Also, Apathy spends an 86th day at number 1 on the worldwide iTunes Songs chart, extending its record as the longest running number 1 song by a K-pop female act in history. Blackpink has now surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify in 2025 so far. Lisa Moonlit Floor became the highest peaking solo single by a K-pop artist on the US pop radio station chart. The single continues to climb organically and break new records. Jennie trended worldwide on X at number 8 and number 13 following her appearance at the Chanel official Haute Couture show 2025. Jennie was tagged on Kylie Jenner's Instagram post with her during the Chanel Haute Couture. One of the Girls with Jennie is the second biggest song by a K-pop artist globally in 2024. Apathy becomes the first music video in history to spend 100 days at number 1 on YouTube Global Top Music Videos Daily Chart. Jisoo Instagram and Story Update. Fastest songs to hit 1 billion streams in Spotify history. Flowers by Miley Cyrus on number 4. 7 by Jungkook on number 3. Apathy by Rosé on number 2. Die with a Smile by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga on number 1.